at a... Let me just make sure I ping these homies and scrub.
This will be absolutely beautiful to see.
Perfect. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna get Action and Hourglass of Rain, and we're gonna get Cammy versus Aquino. Cammy has been in our top 8 a couple of times, I believe. And Action is an oldie but a goodie. I've been taking a little bit of a break. We're gonna get to see some really hype, really feral Baiken play, I'm sure.
I mean, from what I've seen Action is definitely one of the more saner and collected Baikens.
That's pretty fair. Also, when I very first, let's go away, it's Yabber Dabber. When I was first getting started for FNF, I really just had not seen the level of Baiken that Action was pulling out. So it looked like they were running around at Mach speed. That's my son. There we go. We got some Action fans in the chat. And it looks like we have STG Rain coming in on the crossplay.
Ooh, and a Jacko to boot. Okay, I will say, all right, I absolutely despise the Jacko matchup, so I'm curious to see how this plays out.
I remember a long time ago, there was a Jacko that Action was struggling with as well. We'll see. The tatami changes honestly might be kind of an interesting thing in this kind of matchup. You're using it as an anti-zoning tool. Get some JS's in there. Now STG Rain running the aggression. Red RC off the charge dust. Nice, trying to get the run-up grab, but not going to be getting it here.
Nice to bait the first.
Nicely done. Action evening the health back up a little bit, but still at a pretty big deficit. Oh no, the 6P. They're meeting Jacko with their own 6P there. Gotta hold a little bit of mix here while the minions are out. ERC into an air grab. Nicely done. Very nicely done as Rain looking pretty dang clean on the Jacko. You gotta be careful for that. That overhead mix-up on the meaty is so hard to deal with. And that's just like Jacko bread and butter too, so you gotta be on top of it. First coming out from STG Rain. Nice 6P on the minion. Hitting that fast far slash button.
Absolutely just denying these minions.
Yeah, making sure these minions stay dead, because if they don't, then you're in some trouble. Big counter hit here.
Damage. Yep, absolutely beautiful. I've seen this setup before. I mean, it's a very solid hit.
A little bit of stagger pressure goes a long way. You know that Jacko is looking for that 2D in the corner at any point in time. JD can be quite an obnoxious button. Oh, just barely does not get the second minion there. Big red RC.
Oh, this is gonna be... decides to hold the corner instead of breaking the wall.
Yep. Has to recharge some of this meter here. Does not have what they need to get all the minions out for the infinite.
This is the grab.
Big counter hit. You gotta wait out that kick, unfortunately.
Into the soccer mom kick frame trap. That's a classic.
That it is. The Hourglass of Rain is going to be going up 1-0 in our second round here. Very, very nicely done. Action's going to have to find boo. we do have some Action fans in the chat for sure. I mean,
don't worry, I'm one of them too. Don't worry, all of you in the chat. Don't worry, I'm one with you. Rooting for the boy.
We'll get a joint. That's my son. If Action does lose, but Action still has a very good chance here. Going to have to find some adaptations. The Jacko matchup is just so full of knowledge.
It's a very volatile matchup, I'll say. Like, you either have Jacko putting you in the blender corner of death, or you have Baiken just killing you in 3 interactions. Like, definitely very volatile.
Yep. And I mean, the biggest problem I feel like you're gonna run into is the Jacko pressure is a lot harder to get out of than the Baiken pressure is. Especially if you don't understand like the intricacies of it and what they're kind of trying to pull off. Very nice cat flap on the minion.
Still holding the first bait. And
Love
picks this
that.
up too.
Minion's gonna be catching, going through the wall, gonna get pulled off the wall for the super here. But just a 2P, I think this kills actually.
This is gonna kill. That is damage. That Jacko super does either 1,000,000 damage or 2 damage.
I think, so from what I understand, pulled the mask off too. We got a real Jacko player here today.
Like to see it.
I think from what I understand from listening to Lixow the other day, as long as you don't do any minion claps, the super does a ton of damage. Because the minion claps are where the proration really comes in. So if you have a combo that is just like a straight combo into a wall stick, then you're pretty clean to just use that super nice shield on the minion there. Very nicely done. Going for another. Oh my gosh.
That's got some Yozansen energy.
Yeah.
Right
Little Yozansen energy as Hourglass of Rain going up 2-0. But yeah, like what I was saying, in that situation, I think that any Jacko player is frothing at the mouth in that situation because all you did was a 2P and they stuck to the wall. Your super's gonna do 1,000,000 damage.
Yep. The only thing better is landing it raw right next to the corner. That's a
very. I have seen
a damage.
I have seen a lot of whatchamacallit, a lot of Jacko calling out like Nago 2S with the jump in super. Pretty dang nice, as it's looking like Hourglass of Rain is looking pretty clean here so far. We're gonna see if Action can make the adjustments they need to. It can be one of those situations where just running your offensive game plan is really all you need, and you know, just getting to that point where you can run your offensive game plan is what you're really worried about. Right now, you have to worry more about playing the defense than the offense here.
Run and grab, okay.
So that's one way to get it started. All else fails, get a little run-up grab action. Oh, nice backdash. Well, Red RC to stay positive. YRC trying to find something now. We're on the ropes here from Action. This is a lot of damage coming in. No longer on the tether here. Nice PRC again. And Rain just seems to have absolutely
calling out the gap.
Infinite contention meter here. And a cross.
Jacko is the real mix-up character here. Woo. One more hit.
Yep, and that could be this jump dust as you're trying to get in, or one of these odd projectiles. Oh, catch the backdash.
Gets called on the backdash. Rain was waiting for that. I guess Hourglass.
I mean, when you just have that one hit left, you have so many tools of Jacko to get one hit of damage in. Including all the minions and their potential of chip. Very nice. The Jacko special for sure. Big counter hit. That's what you like to see. Good here.
Grab.
Immediate adjustment, going with multiple run-up grabs. Whipping the second one, but now here comes the gun super. There we go. Well, calling out the grab as well. Burst is available, but I don't think you're going to get to use it here. Going for those fast buttons to make sure you don't get hit by that burst. Very nicely done by Action. See, now Action has
a little air-to-air battle.
Has the opportunity to pull things back here a little bit. Doing a good job clearing the minions out. But Rain is not going to get caught mashing that easy. Big hit on the 2S, or the JS rather.
Makes a good decision to burst that.
Yeah, absolutely. And that mix is so deceptive. Oh, big counter hit.
It's caught by the kick.
Nice parry though. And meter available. This could be Action's one chance. Make this match happen here. Decide to go for it. Minion gonna be stopping for right now. Here comes the gun super. Kabari. Very nice.
Very beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I love seeing it. I
Running,
miss this. I miss this.
running a little bit of the Kabari pressure. You'll love to see that.
Absolutely
And
beautiful.
taking around a single tear in all Baiken players' eyes.
I felt a little something when he did backdash on tether. Into the double overhead. That's plus.
Into the double overhead, that's plus. That is nasty. I would have gotten hit by that JS any day of the week.
Yeah, doing tether's hard for other characters to deal with because it's kind of hard to even lab against. I feel like most of the players that know what tether does are the Baiken players.
Right. I mean, that's kind
most other players don't mess around with tether too much, unless they're playing a ton of Baikens.
Baiken JS hits deep down low too. Yeah, that's the other thing is just like, even if you're mashing 60 in that situation, I think that JS is so low to the ground that you can still get hit.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, look at this damage. Action finding the pace here. Beautiful. Right into the super. We don't drop these at any point in time.
Do not drop those. Lose 50%. Let's go. Like to see it.
Oh, and going for the JS to Leo Johnson again. Not too bad here. Action has been finding. You gotta be so careful.
you think it's the gun, but in reality, the Kabari.
The Kabari, the gun, they all would have done the trick though. Just waiting to use that. Oh, a little bit of a whiff on the 6P there, trying to call out that minion.
Oh, into the grab.
Cross up Johnson. Not going to be hitting this time, though. Oh, no, the burst is going to get called out. A little bit of a heroic burst. Trying to get a tick throw in.
Good 6P.
That backdashing on the 5D. Rain already having such a harder time confirming these combos. Oh, no, this is
Oh, into the cross up low.
Oh, not quite. This is a chance. You can maybe try to get the burst or something here, but unfortunately, it's not going to be enough.
Unfortunate. Johnson was a little bit too high in the air. That one's not plus. Unfortunately.
Not too bad. The mask also does come off from STG Rain here. We do not miss the mask takeoff combos. Good burst.
Oh,
nice
absolutely beautiful.
This is going to be a good chunk of damage and some really scary Oki. Are you dead? Not quite. Gonna let him come off the wall here, actually. Big 6P.
Gets the gun.
Oh, but gets blocked, actually. Action being so tricky with these approaches. There's that 2K2D
catch. That is hard.
That opposite side low from the Jacko comes out so quick there. Like, so deceptively quick. Actually doing a better job of not mashing.
Oh, you love to see it. You know what? Action really is built. Action is just like me for real. You know what? I loved it.
That is everyone's son.
You know what? I bet if Jacko didn't die to the second one, a third Yozansen was coming out. Absolutely beautiful. I love seeing it. It just fills me with happiness. Fills me with absolute happiness.
Very, very nice. Let's go. That's my son. That's what we're saying.
That's my son. Let's go.
Action. Turning it on here. I mean, dealing with the Jacko mix and all the ridiculous knowledge checks and just skill checks that this Jacko's been throwing out here. Action has made the adaptations. It hasn't been caught mashing on the soccer kick as much. Has been able to actually run some offensive game plans. Really nice.
Yeah, actually, it's definitely been playing this a bit more defensively. Yeah. Just trying to deal with the minions.
Yeah, very nice touch trying to cancel the 6 keys into the Kabari every time, just in case the Jacko is coming. Not too bad.
Oh, that's a TK. Johnson. I know that feeling.
Oh no. Keeping the pressure up here.
Oh, beautiful J8.
Oh, this is gonna be so much damage. No wall splat, but there it is. Holy cow.
Doesn't even catches right press and Tom.
Imagine I used to think the Baiken didn't do a lot of damage.
I'd still play this character even if I did Bridget level damage.
Oh, nice call out on the shield there. Now Rain is in the position of having to make an adjustment. We're in game 5 and actions on match
Beautiful
point.
grab.
Landing a grab, you're on the tether. You're gonna have to deal with this situation one way or the other. What a weird tether throw there. Very nicely done. This is now Rain's big opportunity. Here comes the minion super. Going to be reversing.
Does this hit?
2P.
It does hit. Good reversal. Getting yourself out of that situation.
Absolutely.
Ooh, good burst. Would have to do that. That'd definitely be a kill
Minions
moment.
are still burning, so you do have to be a little bit careful. Again, no longer in the super state. Oh, very nice on the defensive super for the minions there. Action does have burst, but gonna be getting hit out here.
Yep, save it for the next round.
Now we're in another game 5 final stock situation. This is just how we do it sometimes. A bit of a hard time dealing with the minions here. That 6P Kabari doing its job.
Caught on the backdash.
You gotta be so careful. Even full screen, you can't be backdashing on this character. Oh no, the burst. This might just be death. I think we might get pulled off the wall here.
This is gonna be close. Does Baiken guts you live?
Oh, you got Baiken guts? You're
no.
alive! You're alive!
Oh my goodness. One more touch though.
Yeah.
Gets caught the second he takes off FD. That's unfortunate. It was a good showing though. It was definitely a good showing for Action's return.
Someone bring Sajam.
Yeah,
very
Willie.
well played.
Alright, chat.
Alrighty, chat.